Hi, everyone. President-elect Barack Obama outed Illinois Governor Ron Blagojevich. What? I'll say it again. President-elect Barack Obama outed Ron Blagojevich. And what I mean by that is that Obama set in motion the process by which Blagojevich was arrested. I'm not talking about when he being Obama called Emil Jones and said, hey, push forward the legislation that will pass on January 1st for ethics reform in Illinois. I'm not talking about that. Here is what I'm saying. But before I get to that, I just want to share a pet peeve I have. A pet peeve with anti-intellectuals, with conservatives, with people that insist, couch potato conservatives, not real conservatives. Real conservatives are intelligent enough to punt. They're not conservative all the time. They understand when the facts are before them, and they react accordingly. In this case, couch potato conservatives are too stupid to do that. And here's what I'm talking about. Look, a couch potato conservative is so intent on being conservative that they ignore logic. They'll say something stupid or do something stupid just to say, well, I'm conservative and that's the way I believe. It's got nothing to do with logic or common sense. And here's why I say that. About a week after President-elect Obama's victory, all of us heard, who were paying any attention, that Obama wanted his senior advisor and friend Valerie Jarrett to be his replacement in the Senate seat in Illinois. Then about another week plus later, we suddenly heard that Jarrett wasn't interested and that Jarrett was going to join President-elect Obama's staff in the White House as senior advisor. All of a sudden, no explanation. But then about another 2.5 to 3 weeks later, 2.5 weeks later, we heard that Illinois Governor Ron Blagojevich was arrested. And then, when we were digging deeper, we discovered that Blagojevich basically called the president-elect, referred to the president-elect to his staffers as an MFer, and other choice not-so-pretty words. So, the logical mind would say this. All right, Obama wanted Jarrett. Blagojevich said, either directly or indirectly, I would say indirectly rather, to Obama's staffers or contacts, you know what? If you want this to happen, here's what I want. And Obama, getting word of that, said, you're going to disrespect me as president-elect? Okay, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of you. I'm making a phone call. Or I'm having an operative making a phone call. And you know what? Bleep you, buddy. For all the bleeps you say, bleep you. That's what happened. It wasn't anything other than that. That's what happened. In politics, the simple fact of the matter is this. If a person who is at one point, years ago at a lower level, reaches a level of power, those persons that are in power commonly make the mistake of treating that person inappropriately even when they are at that level that that person didn't think they were going to achieve. Let's face it, a lot of people didn't think that Barack Obama was going to achieve the level of President of the United States. I did. I worked for him for 2 years. But eventually people came around. But let's be honest, all right? A lot of people weren't on that bandwagon. Locally, here in Oakland, Mayor Don Delms wasn't. He made a huge mistake. I can go on and on and on regarding the mistakes that older African Americans have made regarding Barack Obama, but they're all on his bandwagon now, and they should be. But the Ron Blagojeviches took him a little time. Instead of following what the president-elect wanted, Blagojevich stupidly said, I'll do it, but you have to give me something in return. That's not the way Barack Obama works. And so you know what he did? Obama said, all right, off with his head. And essentially that's what happened. That's what happened. Now what's so annoyingly funny, and at times also just plainly annoying, is how the conservatives jump all over themselves to say, oh, Obama was involved in this pay-to-play scheme, or Obama was somehow caught up in this, or Obama had a contact with Blagojevich, or worse, Obama endorsed Blagojevich in 2002 and again I believe in 2004. 2006. So what? He is the standing first Illinois elected official and then United States Senator representing Illinois. He's not going to diss his own governor. And anyone who would tell you otherwise is just plain stupid. And that's what's got me so riled up. It's this plain, massive flood tide of stupid comments, illogical ideas, and rush to maintain a conservative attack on a successful liberal candidate who is now the president-elect, Barack Obama. It's silly. It's absolutely silly. It's also, the media is also using this to mask the other problems we're facing in this country. Massive layoffs continuing. A need for what will appear to be a $4 trillion bailout when all is said and done. A lot of you don't understand C plus I plus G, but that's another video for another time. I'm getting on some of you about this matter of Barack Obama. Get this through your head. Barack Obama outed Ron Blagojevich. I'll say it again. Barack Obama outed Ron Blagojevich.